Combined with two other herbs, peppermint and yarrow, is a sort of traditional formulation. We don't have many traditional formulations in Britain, but it's a very old traditional remedy that you would take within the first 48 hours of having a cold. So elderflower tea taken hot is really good for, it opens up the periphery, it opens up, it's diaphoretic, it means it makes you sweat. So it boosts the immune system, it's clearing for the sinuses and for the lungs and for the phlegm, but it also helps you sweat.
So sorry to interrupt, is there any medicinal value in the elderflower cordial?
No, because you only have so few flowers to make the cordial. So when you're making elderflower cordial, you just have a few heads of flowers, maybe like 10 or 14 at the most. When you make an elderflower tincture, you would get a kiln jar and pack it with flowers. And then once you packed it with flowers, you cover it with alcohol. So it's that dose. Yes.
You made a tincture with vinegar?
You can, it's not so tasty, but you can make it with vinegar. And you can also make a remedy by making a vinegar and a honey and combining them together, and that's called an oxymel. Yeah, so how you take the herb will influence its action 50-50. Or maybe you want to do
Volume or weight?
volume. Yeah.
You know what, I'm scared.
I think you find the volume and weight quite similar. Yeah.
I definitely did, yes.
It's also, the elderflower water also has quite a reputation as a cosmetic for whitening the skin or for ridding of freckles or any kind of sun damage. Cold infusion is really nice for that, or a distillation, so you have a nice distillation. But it's been valued for a long time as purifying complexion. Moving on to the berries, we all know the berries. Now the berries, if you eat the berries raw, they're not so good for you. They can cause diarrhea, they need to really be cooked. And the berries have a very similar action to the flowers, but it is slightly different. So whereas the flowers have got this very sinusy, anti-allergic, anti-cold, flu, immune boosting, the berries are more sort of strongly antiviral, and they're more, I would say, more all system. They are also good for the sinuses and the lungs, but they don't have the same anti-allergic quality to them. So it's the flowers that you want to use for sort of hay fevers and asthmas and any kind of dust allergies, and it's the berry that you are really good for the kind of cold tonics for the winter nights. So I like making the berries by making, yes you can, by making like a syrup out of the berries. You can make a syrup by boiling the berries in water and adding sugar, or you can just pound berries and extract all the juice and put the sugar in, and that's called an elderberry rob. And if you have, like, I wish I brought them to, I'm so sorry I didn't bring them for you to taste, but if you have an elderberry rob, you can have a nice, put it in a cup, it's kind of ready Hawthorn brandy, and add in your hot water and juice of a lemon, and it makes a really, really gorgeous drink to have to just get rid of the chills and to give your immune system a bit of a kick.
And this is how you make the rob?
The rob is, you can look these up in a good herbal should have recipes in it, okay? But you just need to look up elderberry syrup or elderberry rob. And the syrup is made by usually boiling something in water and adding sugar, and a rob is by just the juice. So you just need to heat the berries and pound them to get the juice out, sieve it or not sieve it, and add sugar, and it makes like a lovely, it preserves it over the winter and it makes a lovely warming drink. Or you can do the same like the brandy, Hawthorn brandy, with the elderberries. But it's a really, really good, especially I think actually now in today's world with all the different kind of flus and colds and all that kind of going around, it's a really nice herb. It's almost necessary herb, I think, to have in your dispensary to just help fight off colds and coughs.
Is it good for lowering temperature?
Yes. Yes. Flowers are good for lowering the temperature, but they don't lower the temperature. They cause you to sweat. So you either sweat out the illness, or and that in itself will lower your temperature.
I think when someone's saying drink tea before bed and you sweat out, and
Yes,
in the morning.
yes, yes. Yeah, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, the trick to get rid of a cold like that is you have to drink enough of it in the first 24 hours. If it's been 24 hours, then, and the kind of idea of that is it gets more settled into the system. You know, when it's first got hold on you, there's a possibility of sort of pushing it out through the skin
Yes.
in metaphoric sense. Otherwise it gets right in and it's
Yeah.
a bit more of a long haul.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I can't.